When I first started working in technology, there was this understanding: young people know tech, old people don't know tech, men know tech, women don't know tech. That, thankfully, has changed quite a bit. Tech has kind of moved to this level of accessibility where it doesn't matter how old you are or young you are or even what your background is. As long as you're able to build your knowledge of technology, you can get there. We do assume that younger people don't have to be taught how to use a computer because they just know. I had the benefit of maturing with technology and being able to see a lot of these things change and happen. But a lot of my peers, they might know how to use a computer, they know how to use Google, but they don't know how to build a computer. I didn't innately get this ability. It was something that over time, I just happened to be a lot of times in the right place at the right time. I used floppy disks that were 5 inches. I used A drive. I remember putting the disk in, flipping that little thing down and typing in C:/Windows to get to Windows. That has helped my understanding of technology because I had to use basics, what things were like before we really were using mice for everything on the screen. Since I've grown up with technology, I ended up learning a lot about it. I have many peers who are the exact same age as me who don't have this knowledge. The reason I got good at technology, I learned the basics of technology. You had people, their parents knew technology enough to get them up and going. They had what I like to call a healthy fear of technology. I know people who break their cell phone seemingly every month. I don't understand this. I've always taken very good care of my smartphone and I don't even use a case. I have a healthy fear of technology because I've watched technology destroy things so many times and I've had to rebuild it so many times, but I'm also very careful with my technology, not throwing around my computers, throwing around my phone. I'm taking care of it because I respect it and I understand what it does. And I think we got to this place where people took it for granted. I just have a phone because I have a phone. It just became a part of us, so we didn't really respect the technology as much because it was just something everyone had and it's very accessible to get. We stopped teaching respect for technology and we kind of started saying, well, you need a cell phone, so if they break it, I guess we'll buy them another one. I remember at the college seeing the shift of students coming in who did not know anything about how to use their computer. They would come in and drop their computers on the desk and say, get the internet on it. Do you know what the network is called? Yeah. Okay, why didn't you try to connect to it? Well, you can do it. I don't do it. We built a culture of people who don't want to try. I crashed my first computer when I was 2 years old, but now we have unhealthy fear of technology. Maybe that came from their parents were so afraid that their kids would break their technology that they set it all up for them and got it to a certain point and locked everything down and said, okay, don't do anything besides the thing I tell you to do, undermining a lot of their knowledge. Don't assume that because someone is younger that they know more about technology. Don't assume that because someone's older that they don't know something about technology.